All right, we got a weird one here today, guys. So I was scrolling through my Feedly news list looking for stories to bring to you fine people, and I come across this headline from The Verge. Samsung's photo remaster knows what this baby is missing: teeth. A reader wrote in to tell us about their experience with Samsung's Gallery remaster feature. It did not go well. So this individual here, Ear City on Twitter, they posted this tweet with this video where it appears to show them using the remaster tool on their S23 Ultra, and the remaster tool apparently interpreting this baby's tongue in this instance as teeth. Now, when I first saw this, my initial reaction was that I laughed because, let's be honest, it is quite amusing to see a toddler with what appear to be a set of teeth, okay? But then I thought, okay, is this actually real? Because there's a lot of misinformation on the internet, in particular right now after the whole Samsung moonshot. Is it fake? Is it real? There's a lot of craziness going on. So I thought to myself, is this actually real? I'm not so sure. So then I went on to this person's profile. And what I saw here was somebody that, from all accounts, was really not happy with their S23 Ultra. It's bad, fail, camera's unreliable. Scroll down, more stuff about the camera being bad, more stuff about the camera being bad, more stuff about the camera being bad, more stuff. I mean, just on and on and on. And I thought to myself, this appears to me to be a troll, someone who is trying to stir up the internet, and they have faked this because I zoomed in on their video, I screenshotted it, I tried this on my own S23 Ultra, and it did not do what they showed. What they showed, and let's go back to their video because it's actually important here, appeared to me to be really weird, right? So the remastering, not only did it add teeth, but if we let it go up to the top here, it seems like it is removing detail. It's actually making the photo, if we ignore the teeth, it looks worse even still, and I have never seen the remaster setting in the Samsung Gallery app. If I didn't make this clear already, that's what we're talking about. I've never seen it do that before. It always, for me, brightens the image, it denoises, it sharpens a bit. Maybe it wants to remove a shadow or a reflection, but I've never seen it do anything weird like this, and I've definitely never seen it make a photo blurrier on top of that. So I put all that together, and I thought to myself, this does not seem real to me. And so I responded to this person and I said, this isn't real. Easy enough to save the image and test it yourself, just not how this feature works. Please stop reporting this as an actual problem. And I'm here to tell you, after a long conversation with this individual, which I will credit them for remaining, as I said in the Twitter thread, relatively cordial. I need to slow down. I'm talking too quickly. They felt like it would be a good idea to send me a raw image in full quality with all the metadata still in there, not a screenshot from a video, so that I could independently test this myself. And so I took that image, I put it onto my S23 Ultra, I ran it through the Gallery remaster, and the result was very, very surprising. And in fact, this tweet here of mine where I said this is not real, I was wrong. This is real. Let's take a look. Here we are. In my S23 Ultra, in my Gallery app, you can see here, this is my Gallery app. I brought this image over, and you're going to see this in real time, okay? No trickeration happening. This is the Gallery app. I want to confirm this as much as I possibly can. We're going to click down here. We're going to go to the remaster picture. All my settings in this app are exactly as they come. Nothing weird about this at all. And watch what happens here. Let's zoom in and let's go. What do you see? It is definitely doing something very, very strange to this child's tongue. It is turning it white. It is giving separation. It is interpreting it as teeth. It is also removing maybe you could call them reflections, the wetness from the upper lip. It is removing detail. In general, look at around the eyes, how much less detailed that is. Something very strange indeed is happening here. I honestly don't know what to make of this because I've never seen this sort of behavior before. I've never seen the Gallery app even attempt to do the sorts of things that you are seeing here. As I mentioned earlier, I've only ever seen it brighten, denoise, sharpen, maybe mess with some shadows and some reflections. I've never seen it do what it appears to be doing here, which is using AI model training on what a face is meant to look like and trying to whiten your teeth, trying to make them more visible. I've never seen it attempt to do this before, yet here it is. And if I take images not shot on an S23 Ultra, images from the internet, right, or screenshots, like I said, from this person's video, it does not do this. So perhaps it needs to be of a certain quality, and images online or screenshots have been compressed below that threshold. Perhaps the metadata is involved in some way, depth data or some things like that are being involved in this process. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but what I can tell you is that what I said here was wrong. And when we are wrong, we must admit that we are wrong, and we must then do what we can to make it right what we said. So that's what I'm doing here. Apricot Lennon at Ear City, you are not a liar. You are not wrong. I jumped to the conclusion I did based on the available evidence, but upon seeing better evidence and being able to test this myself, I will happily reverse my position and do what I can to prove that this is legit. This is a real thing that's happening. Now, I do want to make it clear that I don't actually think it's a huge deal, because this is something you're having to go into the gallery app to seek out to then use this feature, and it's happening on some very specific images. This is not happening straight out of the camera app, so I don't think this is a huge deal, but it is something that Samsung should look into fixing, because you don't want your baby growing teeth when they don't have them already. So this is clearly something has gone awry in this way. It's not a huge deal to me. I don't think it should be taken as a huge deal, but it is real, okay? So if you see it and you think this has been faked, and you see, you know, maybe you looked at their Twitter thread and you went, man, this guy hates the S23 Ultra. I bet they're faking this. They're not, guys. It is real. It is really funny, and that's just the truth. So shout out to at Ear City for cooperating with me and allowing me to hopefully vindicate them to myself and to anyone else that doubted this. Hopefully this does some good in that direction, because they're not being dishonest. So guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content just like this, where we dig deep and we try to find out what's true on the internet. Guys, I'll see you on the next one. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.